global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. We thought we saw the end of it all. We've seen all the best we can ever see coming from Rufai Oseni of AriseTv and David Umahi, the Minister for Works in the dispensation of Bola Tinubu. We know that the drama is just about to begin, as David Umahi have demanded that this must be done now. It looks as if the last encounter he had in AriseTv definitely didn't sit well with him and said to make a legal move. Let's dive into the newspaper to find out exactly what David Umahi is saying. I can tell you for free that Nigerians literally dragged him for not being open and transparent enough to tell us the figures concerning the coastal road of Lagos to Calabar coastal road. And let's dive into the news to find out what it is. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Our colleague is in the house as well. Now, the law firm of Umahi and Associates has issued a formal demand for an unreserved public apology to Senator David Umahi from Arise Television and its presenter, Mr. Rufai Oseni, over what it described as defamatory and unprofessional conduct during a recent live interview. Now, in a statement signed by its principal partner, Emmanuel Umahi Ikwe, and issued in Abuja some few hours ago, the firm alleged that Mr. Oseni made baseless and unfounded allegations against Senator Umahi on AriseTv morning show, including a claim that the senator had reported him to the president, Bola Tinubu. The statement said that Senator Umahi vehemently denies these accusations, describing them as groundless and intended to damage his reputation. The interview, the firm said, deteriorated into a series of inappropriate personal attacks in which the presenter questioned the legitimacy of Senator Umahi's professorship in engineering and engaged in what it called dismissive and provocative behavior. The firm further alleged that Senator Umahi was repeatedly interrupted and subjected to disrespectful commentary that fell short of the professional standards expected of both the media house and its representatives. Umahi and Associates maintained that the incident amounted to defamation as it involved the dissemination of false and damaging statements to a wide public audience, thereby exposing Senator Umahi to public contempt and ridicule. The statement added, the statement added that Mr. Oseni's failure to verify his claims, coupled with his resort to personal disparagement, aggravated the defamatory nature of the broadcast. Now, the law firm also cited a breach of the Nigerian Broadcasting Code issued under Section 2 sub 1H sub IH of the National Broadcasting Commission Act number 38 of 1992 as amended, which mandate fairness, accuracy, and respect for individuals' reputations in broadcast content. My colleague is in the house. This one has said seriously. I don't know. I have my own personal opinion. Rufai Oseni is a journalist and he has every right to ask questions. This is a case of accountability here, and we wanted to find out the information here. But what's your take on the fact that a legal move has been made now?
Well, I think the lawyer just want to make some money on the legal firm. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. They have the right to start up such a case. But it's very simple. If Umahi wants to stay above public criticisms, public purview, he wants to stay above, call for accountability, call for deep analysis about anything that has been given to him, he should just quietly resign his appointment. And I tell you the whole truth, no Nigerian will ever call him or want to know any details about him. But immediately you call yourself a public officer and you are being committed with funds of Nigerian taxpayers' money. And this taxpayer money we're talking about, it's not 2 naira.
in trillions.
In trillions.
And this one in dollars.
Do you understand?
Dollars in billions.
And he feels this superiority complex that our leaders have had is so shameful for, a lawyer to begin to support it. Because superiority complex, that it should not be questioned because of. I listened to the interview that Rufai Oseni had with him, and I tell you the whole truth. There was no statement that was made during that interview that interfere with his self-respect. The only thing, cost per kilometer, he has shown us the cost of per kilometer. It's in billions of naira.
My God.
And he gave detailed explanation that what Nigeria do not know, quality work, blah, 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 blah. He has his own reservation. He has the reason for him to do that. But guess what? Whatever we are doing today, tomorrow will come up against us. Yes. Because unfortunately, that amount that he mentioned, I sat back and I said, does it mean being a work minister, you cannot make reference to the old road first? Let's just fix the old road. Till today, the old road is such a
dilapidated.
God. But then you want to start up and you feel
the Nigerian
I'm too important. Let's forget about anything. The superiority complex there was out of this world. Umahi feels nobody should question. I'm a professor of training.
And we never knew you were a professor. Which university gave you? He's now getting angry.
Now, let's ask ourselves. Okay, even if he's a professor. So, because you're a professor, you shouldn't be questioned. Your this thing, engineering, you are the first in the list in the whole world that have ever studied engineering.
To the point that a fellow governor asked him a question and
he saying, denigrated the guy
by saying it's an ordinary elect. He said electrician.
That's what they call him.
So let's see if you want to go back. Let's say Makinde also sue you for defamation.
You understand? Call him electrician.
Simply because he actually
you understand? That's electrical and electronics engineering.
Is too much.
Do you understand? I'm telling you. Now, imagine such a person being the president of Nigeria. We are gone.
God forbid.
If that kind of person becomes the president of Nigeria, God. The day you castigate him over any policy, he would throw you into jail and carry the key like this, throw you into the ocean. We don't need such men with superiority complex to rule the country. We do not need such a person.
A favor with our taxpayers' money.
That's exactly.
Then they be coming down.
Do you understand? So, taking into consideration all of this, I'm waiting. This guy should welcome that case with his. And as I did say, I would have loved some Rufai to bring it to the public space so that Nigerians can be a part of this case. I know that a lot of people will be very much ready, to be part of this case so that we get to know full details. And possibly we are going to dive into the Constitution to know the right of a public officer. At least one of it, we want to see it well scripted out that you don't have any right to question them over taxpayer money that has been committed into their hand. We just want to see, none of us, possibly his lawyer too will come and tell us that he's a professor in law, that we know nothing, came out with first class in literature and all of that. So we are reading, Nigerians are eager to see it being rolled out. But I must say that thumbs up to Rufai. Rufai has finally, by virtue of his persistency in demanding for pay, that's cost per kilometer, at least he's been able to drop something for Nigerians to have an idea
of the amount
of money that, you understand? So I love the fact that Rufai was able to do that. We are hopeful that the case will come up speedily.
All right, let's go wrap it up. We'll keep you updated as more info comes on this. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take?